Good afternoon, everyone. This is Christy with Van Ahn & Company. It's Wednesday, March 16th. I'm going to go over the markets with you. Big moves into those outside markets. They actually didn't come until really later in the trade and after a lot of markets were closed. But you have the dollar down hard, down 80 cents there, coming off a FOMC meeting report that, they didn't make any changes. That wasn't anything new. They weren't expecting any changes, but they started to talk of some downside risks to the economy. And I think people are noting that, these numbers are not where they should be, starting to have a little bit of gaps in there, so that dollar faded a little bit. And then with that, you actually had news out of the Russian oil minister. He's talking about the upcoming April meeting, that if you do see production freezes, you could see worldwide production back to the levels it should be at and the end of 2016, early 2017. That's known. We know that there's ample supply out there, that they do need to make production changes, but it's whether or not they will actually get production freezes. And that's the big argument. They haven't been able to come together on that for a while now. But with that news and that talking, that maybe, the fact that they are talking about it, you could see more likely that they'll come together on an agreement and make some production changes. But that pushed crude up to $2 higher on the day. But all of this came really at the tail end of the market, so it didn't affect those the grain markets. Corn was down 3/4 cent. Beans actually rallied back after being down 5 to 7 cents majority of the day, rallied back, closing up 2.5 cents there. And then the wheat market was down anywhere from 3 to 5 cents. No fundamental news really out there. Meat markets higher once again, coming into the big cattle on feed report on Friday. Seems like some people are leaning a little bit friendly. Cash seems to be the talk of cash seems to be a little bit higher on the week. Cutout values are up higher. So you had front month feeders up 45 cents. Deferred actually gained on those front months, being up well over $1. Feeder cattle up 42.5. Lean hogs up 45 there. So overall, that higher trade there, but trade is really going to depend on this cattle on feed that comes out Friday after the close. That'll really push the direction of this market for the time being. Other than that, no real news out there. I do have to close with the disclaimer: trading in futures and options involves risk of loss and may not be suitable for all producers. Have a great day.